Good morning, students. In the chapter Cell Biology, we are discussing about the cell organelles. In the same concept, we are today discuss about the peroxisomes. It is the last cell organelle that we discuss. These are small, spherical, single membrane bound cell organelles. It contains powerful digestive enzymes, and these peroxisomes are mainly found in the kidney and liver cells. What is the function of these peroxisomes? These cells detoxify. Detoxify means to remove the harmful chemicals from the cell. That's why they are mainly found in the kidney and liver. So it is the last cell organelle of the chapter. Now we will discuss about the brief of the chapter. As you can see here, cell are of two types. One is the prokaryotic cell, other one is the eukaryotic cell. In the prokaryotic cell, you can see here we have three parts: cell membrane, cytoplasm that contain ribosomes, and nucleoid. Because in prokaryotic cell there is no well defined nucleus, no well defined other cell organelles, so there is only the limited part. And you know very well the example of the prokaryotic cell is the bacteria. If we will discuss about the eukaryotic cell, then it have cell membrane that is called plasma membrane, selective permeable membrane, as I told you. Second, cell wall that is found only in the plant cell. Next it is nucleus, and next cytoplasm. And we will discuss about the cytoplasm. That cytoplasm contain two parts: cytosol and cell organelles. Here we can see the main cell organelles are endoplasmic reticulum, ER, that is of two type, SER and RER. Second one, that is ribosome. Next one, mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell. Ribosome, that is protein factory. Lysosome, that is called suicidal bag. And here is the vacuole, that is the storehouse of the material. Next one, it is centrosome, that is found only in the animal cell. During the cell division we can see them. Plastids, that is found only in the plant cell, that is responsible for the color and the storage of the material, we have discussed in the previously. And next, Golgi apparatus. एनिमल सेल में इसको गोल्गी apparatus बोलते हैं, बट इन प्लांट सेल द सेम पार्ट इज कोल्ड diatosomes, whatever you want to pronunciate. It is the chart of the cell. You can see here, you have to write down this chart in your notebook. Now we will discuss the difference between the animal cell and the plant cell. एनिमल सेल के अगर हम बात करते हैं शेप एंड साइज की, देन इट इज स्मॉल साइज एंड ओवल. बट इन केस ऑफ प्लांट सेल दे आर elongated and cell are rectangular in size, because plants are much more larger and longer than animal. Cell wall, because in animal cell there is no cell wall is present, but in plant cell wall is present. Plastids are not found in the animal cell, they only present in Euglena, that is an animal kingdom group. Plastids are present in the plants. Vacuoles are generally not found. If they present, then they are very small in size and many in number. But in case of plant cell, vacuoles are present only in one, but it have a large size. Most of the cell size, shape or size is acquired by this large vacuole. Centrosome is present only in animal cell, they are absent in plant cell. Golgi apparatus या Golgi bodies, highly complex and prominent means main. Golgi apparatus is found while it is present in single, and it is called diatosomes in plant cell. Nucleus lies at the center of the cell, but in case of plant cell, nucleus lies at the periphery or towards the plasma membrane. Why towards the plasma membrane? because in plant cell the vacuole occupy the maximum space of the cell. That's why nucleus lies towards the end of the cell. Here you can see the quick recap of the chapter. First, plasma membrane, its function, its feature, then cytoplasm, then ER, then ribosome, then mitochondria. These are the main component of the cell, and their function we have discussed in the chapter till now. Golgi apparatus, lysosome, nucleus, vacuole, these are the part of the common structure that we can found in both animal cell as well as plant cell. Now we will discuss the feature, some of the part. Centrosome, that is present only in the animal cell. Cell wall, that is present only in the plant cell. Plastids, that is only present in the plant cell. So these are the main cell organelles, their features and their function we have discussed completely in the chapter. So you can summarize your syllabus, your chapter of this chapter by this content also. Here is, you can see, it is the structure of the animal cell. In animal cell you can see here cytoplasm, that is nucleus, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, endoplasmic reticulum, that is mitochondria, that is Golgi apparatus, that is lysosomes you can see here. So this is the complex structure of the animal cell. Now we will discuss about the plant cell. You can see here the structure of the plant cell, that is double membrane bound structure. That outer wall is called cell wall. Here is the, you can see here, chloroplast, that is present only in the plant cell. That is Golgi apparatus. Again, that is microfilaments. You can see here these structures is known as mitochondria, that is also chloroplast, and this is the central part, and it is the vacuole. As I discussed that in the plant cell vacuole size is large, so its nucleus is towards the periphery. This is the nucleus, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, endoplasmic reticulum. So you have to draw the structure of animal cell and plant cell in your notebook. You can see from here in this video, you can see the diagram. You have to write down the difference between plant cell and animal cells in your notebook, and the main cell organelles as I discussed in the last as a quick recap. You can read from there, you can find out the different characters of different organelles from there. By this way, my chapter, that is cell, is completed today. Some of the assignment and some of the question I will provide you as in the PDF file. Thank you.